Good Thursday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this August 13th. We've got another good-looking day ahead of us. Yesterday was, wow, incredible. 85 degrees, the official high temperature at the Bowling Green Airport, just a little bit after 3:30 yesterday. 89 is the average, so we were only, 4 degrees above the average, or below the average, actually. And then 63. I was just checking the numbers here, making sure. The math doesn't come easy in the mornings until I've had my first cup of coffee, and I'm still working on it. 63 was the overnight low, 67 the average. That's a 4-degree difference. No rainfall past 24 hours and not expecting any again today. Looking at high pressure, big sprawling ridge of high pressure that is dominating a good chunk of our part of the country, from the Great Lakes through the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio River Valley, the Tennessee Valley, almost down to the Gulf Coast. Now, there is a front down there that they're still dealing with some shower activity along the immediate Gulf Coast and portions of Florida. The next system, though, due in here for us is way back to the west. Looks like it's not going to be until we get into to the latter half of the weekend, the beginning of next week, before we introduce rain chances. And even then, it's not going to be a big deal, it appears. So continued sunny and pleasant for today, and a high of 84 and a northeast wind at 6. By the way, did anybody see any of the meteor showers this morning? I saw one, and it was actually while I was driving down Scottsville Road this morning with all those lights that are around Greenwood Mall and all the businesses, restaurants, car dealers, and I thought, I'm not going to see anything, and then all of a sudden it just pew. It actually made that sound as it went by. Pew! No, it didn't. But I saw one. So I saw one meteor. I was happy. But if you did happen to see some of the Perseids meteor showers this morning, it was at its peak. You still may be able to see a few before the sun comes up. Just look toward the northeast sky. The skies are clear, so you should have a pretty good view, especially if you're out in the countryside away from the city. But anyway, if you did, take a picture, send it to me. Facebook, Twitter, whatever, Instagram. Anyway, sunny, pleasant, 84 today. Clear, comfortable again tonight. And we've had some readings this morning in the 50s, as expected. Looks like we'll get closer to 60 for an overnight low tonight, even though some locations may get into the upper 50s. Friday, we just bring in just a tad more heat. And humidity levels still okay. We'll see a high at 86 under a sunny sky. Saturday, you'll notice just a little bit more humidity, 89 and mostly sunny. Now, Sunday, we're going to keep it mostly sunny, but there will be just a 20% chance that we could see a late-day pop-up shower or thunderstorm. The majority of you will not get that, but we mention it as a possibility with a high around 90. Monday and Tuesday, those seem to be the days when we stand a little better chance of getting a scattered shower or thunderstorm, especially during the afternoon. 30% chance both days, 88 for Monday, 89 for Tuesday, and then Wednesday, back to mostly sunny skies and a high of 88. So nothing oppressively hot or humid. I think those days may be done. Now, there will be, I think, some days when we occasionally hit 90, maybe 91 degrees for a time or two, but you know, we're into the middle of August now, and the transition will soon come. There will be probably a big cold front or something that will come in, a Canadian high pressure behind it, that will really signal the transition from summer to fall. And that usually happens about the first or second week in September. So we're not that far away, and it's going to come soon, I think. I think our days of just day after day of heat, humidity combined like we saw several weeks ago, I think we're done. I think we've turned a corner on that. All right, still preparing for the Alaska trip next week. And this morning, if you watch the weathercast, I'll be starting to show some conditions as far as weather conditions up in Alaska. And it looks like it's going to be fairly comfortable. Their overnight lows well into the 50s, daytime highs in the 60s, low 70s. So, yeah, it's going to be, I'll get an early taste of fall when I head to Alaska next week. It's going to be fun. And, of course, you can follow along. I'm going to post pictures, video. Those of you that use Periscope, you've got the Periscope app and you follow Periscope. I'll be doing some of that, some live video broadcasting as well. And who knows, I may even hop on the podcast a time or two. Just depends on how well the Wi-Fi or internet service is up there. I'm not real sure. So we'll just see how it goes. But nonetheless, I'll be posting a lot of pictures to my Facebook page. Primarily, that's where they'll go. Those of you that are on Instagram and follow me there, I will be on there, and Twitter as well. Now, both my Twitter and Instagram handles, and I guess it goes for Periscope as well, is Chris Allen Skywicks. And you just go, it's just ChrisAllenSkywx. Okay? It's just Chris Allen Skywicks. And that's the easy way to remember it. If you'd like to follow me, Instagram and Twitter and Periscope, that's how you'll find me. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.